We are live. We are live. A little bit later today than the days before, but here we are. So for today, I don't really have a structure I want to follow. Oh, damn. That's my phone. I don't quite have a structure that I want to follow today. What I want to do is just have some fun. So next week's race is gonna be Tsukuba. Very fun circuit with the Mazdas. I've raced there before. And let me just get one thing here. I wanna go to VRS and get there. I wanna get there. Let me see here. Data packs. There are track conditions. So we're gonna replicate track conditions from, because then we can compare with them. Let's just choose the BMW M2 CS Racing. Power Challenge. That's not Power Challenge. I think it's this one. Yeah. No data published. So it's like we don't have like oh, we do have the conditions. So I'm gonna use that right now. We'll start there. It's gonna be the full 2000. That's it, right? And conditions. So let's see here. And I'll put on the side. You might not be able to see, but I'll see it. So 75 degrees. 75 degrees. I'll put on the side screen. No, actually 66 degrees. 66 degrees. 75% humidity. Wind speed's gonna be 8 miles an hour, west, no moisture, 50%, and partially cloudy, cool. So here I have the conditions. I know the track, which is good news, I guess. What I don't know is how this car is going to behave on this track. So I've raced here the Mazdas. It's a very, very short, like it's under a minute with the Mazdas. So I'm expecting to be close like to 50 seconds. It's an interesting track. It's an interesting track. We're gonna open caps so we can have all the data in front of us as possible. And we don't truly have a reference lap yet. So I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna like take a couple laps, get to a limit, like get to my limit here, and then we can go to. Do I already have like a time recorder here for this car? I do. I have like a 1 minute, so let's see how that goes. But that's like a, as I said before, like I never raced this car, so I'm okay, too much. So I'm pretty sure that's yeah, this is a tricky corner. So I'm gonna go slow. Let's do what I usually do, which is like pretending this was like my chance in real life of driving this car. How to approach it, right? So to approach this, starting slow. Oh, no. So this is what I would not do, right? Have a chance and crash the car. So let's restart.
You've got wheel damage.
One of the things that I have in mind is always, if this was real, how to approach this. So let's keep that in mind. I'm not trying to be fast in the first hot lap. Being more patient. If we can avoid the second gear, that's good. So here, brake early. Make sure I get in here. This is gonna be a second gear. Turn. Here I have to brake early, and then I have to hit like this curb. Go on the gas exit. Avoid the. I think this can be a like. It is a tricky track for this car. It really wants to. It's really oversteering a lot, which I don't think is common for this car. I feel most times it understeers, but it's oversteering a bit. So here I'm gonna just hit the brakes a bit just to feel this turn, and it is oversteering. Okay, so that was the warm-up lap. Brake at the beginning of the... No, I have to brake earlier, so the car actually turns in. Yeah, the good thing about knowing the tracks, like we know what's gonna happen next, but now I do need to know like what to do with the car, and that's specific to the car, right? So here I'm gonna hit the brakes, go here, balance the car with the gas, hit the brakes here. Okay, let's compare in the session. Once we start being fast, we can compare with like the all-time best. Which, as I said, I don't think it's too meaningful because it wasn't like I practiced a lot in this car before. So I'm expecting lap times here like way under a minute. So I'm gonna brake once this patch area ends. Turn in. So maybe like a later apex there. I'm gonna brake as I hit the curb. Hit the gas as I exit. I have space here, let's use it. Gentle touch on the brakes. Use the gas to balance the car. We're not 100% yet. Late apex. So I'm starting to feel the car and to see like what I can do and where I can do it. Here's just like a gentle touch. No, it has to be harder. Oh, no, don't crash. Now we're back.
You've got wheel damage.
So that turn I still have to... So I'm braking too much. I tried to brake a little bit less and I went on the wall. And I didn't try like a lot less, in my mind. I tried just a little bit less. So brake here, remember? Down to second, hit the curb on the inside. As you see the outside curb, we go on the gas. Here we're gonna just touch the brake, hit the inside apex, go slowly on the gas, balance the car. I think I have to go on the brakes a little bit earlier there. So it's the beginning of that patch area. We're gonna go on the brakes. Here I'm gonna go on the brakes as I reach the yellow part. On the gas as we hit the curb. Hold on the gas, hit the brakes. Okay. So it's too early on the gas. I have to carry more speed. Brake on the patch area. Maybe that was too much on the brakes. I'm seeing here like less brake pressure, hold for longer. And here I'm like voicing over the exercise I do mentally internally, right? I just try like not hitting the brakes. still works. Brake on the beginning of the patch, the grassy area. I feel like I can carry a bit more speed on this turn. So here I'm gonna brake earlier. And we really go on the gas at the end. We could go a little bit earlier.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We got an off track, but kind of know what to do there already. We're gonna lift again. I had to hit the brakes, it wasn't enough. So lift earlier and turn in earlier. Has to be late turning in here as well. I might reduce a bit of the force feedback, I think it's too much for this. Yeah, I have to get to 100% earlier, so it's still later on the gas there. Has to be a late apex. I didn't carry enough speed, so that's why I went like inside. And I didn't carry enough speed because I was slow on the exit of the previous turn. I think this one we're like pretty decently doing already, right? Last brake pressure. We can just use last brake pressure. I don't think I have to change our braking point. Just like we're using last. Here it's gonna be right here. Trail braking to the inside. Going on the gas here. Maybe third gear there.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I need to carry way more speed here. Sector 2 wasn't good, I'm not quite sure why. I think it was the lift. Maybe touching the brakes gonna be faster. Yeah, third gear there. Yo, no. Just don't crash. Okay. I'm gonna hit the brakes a bit and cut in, yeah. Not quite. I can still carry more speed there. I just reduced the force feedback of my steering wheel. so I have to get used to it, but like it's a bit softer, it was like too hard on my hands. I do have to be more cautious though, because it's less force feedback. I don't quite get everything like from the track that's going on. This is not Daytona, this is Tsukuba, which is next week's track. So around the weekend I start like next week, so when Monday is here I have already practiced a bit before, like, so otherwise I'll be practicing on Monday, and Monday is kind of the best day to race against other people because people are still picking up on the track, so having a head start's not a bad idea. Right now, like, I'm probably like 4 or 5 seconds below what I should be, I think. I'm still getting like how this car behaves here, and I feel I can carry way more speed in many of the turns, but I have not been doing a good job so far. You could technically say this is Japanese Daytona. They have nothing, like the infield. This feels like the infield of Daytona. I think that was perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. That felt good. Maybe I short shifted there without really having a reason. Went wide here. Here I know it's like just a soft touch. I have to find that balance. I kind of like this track, to be honest. Like with the Mazdas, it's a lot of fun. It's a fast track, like you have a couple good overtaking opportunities, which like Daytona you barely had any. So for example, oh, I went too hard on the brakes here. But here you have to really like let the car slide, go all the way to the left side here on the green area. This here is a great place to overtake. You have like enough space to go on the inside, late on the brakes, early on the gas, and have a good exit. Here is very hard. You have to be willing to take a lot of chances that the person's not gonna hit you on the inside. This next one is very hard to overtake as well, without losing a lot of time on the exit. But then this one here, no, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, ouch. Don't do this. This is the worst way to be fast on a track, is hitting the wall. So, hopefully learn that. But that last turn there is also like a good place to overtake. But this one here is also good, like I've seen a lot of overtaking. And because it's such a short lap, you have like many opportunities to win the race. Like Daytona is a 2-minute track, so like if you're consistently fast on the bus stop, you have to wait 2 minutes to be there again and have another chance. And you have to continue building up, so if you have a lot of space to make mistakes and stuff. But I'm thinking about like in a bit going to the GR86 and racing in Road Atlanta. I think that's what we're gonna have on the menu for today. I think that's a good one. So let's see here. After the patch area. Ah, man. Let me see one thing here, because we're... I want to offer you a race. Let's see. What time is this one? This one is in 20 minutes. Should you go there? Should you go here and practice a bit before the race? What do you think? Or should you stay here practicing for this one? I don't know. I don't know. Let me think for a second. Let me know what you think. What is going to be the track next week for Power Challenge? Let's see. I don't have this one. I'm not buying this one. So, what do we have on the GT4s? Where's the GT4? Oh, it's just like whoever's licensed. Yeah. So, TCR, that's a good one. Limerock Park. Do I have enough of these cars? I don't think I have the cars. So, Road America is a very... Like, I never raced here, but I practice here. It's a very good one. Gilles Villeneuve. I don't know how to say that. Next week, this is gonna be at Long Beach. I don't have enough of the tracks. Only this one. So maybe no GT4 this season. Maybe like 2 more laps here. Maybe let's get like 2 fast laps. 2 good fast laps here. And go to Road Atlanta. It's like a reduced version of Road Atlanta. With the GR86. Have you ever tried the GR86? I feel like it was a good exit. Let's try here. Let's see.
New fast flat for you.
So that was fast lap number 1. So this lap I'm gonna go a bit harder on the brakes. Let's see what happens. It is being like, it's kicking my ass. So I'll try like next lap. If you do like a fast lap next lap, we're gonna go to Atlanta. Oh. Hold it, okay. Too much on the brakes there. So our optimal lap is 1:00.671 now. Uh-oh, not enough. So this is also an overtaking point. Like, it's easy to miss this last braking mark. Not a good last sector, or sector 3, like we still have one more. But we're doing well, I feel. Let's see what we can do here. Very bad first sector. I feel at this point at least we're being consistently bad, which is not a bad thing. Like, we are being consistent, so like we're getting. So this is not good, right? This is not good. No, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Did you like this one? No way of being faster than just cutting straight, right? So 1:01.1. Let's see. I have to learn how to use this slide better. Okay. We're actually improving our best lap so far. Let's see if we can do like a good last sector. It wasn't best lap, but it was very close, so. Good. I went way deeper now on the turn and I think it worked well. So let's see if I can nail this one.
That was your fastest lap.
It wasn't the best last sector. But I'm starting to feel like we're getting a sense here of what we need to do, which is good. Alright, alright, alright. Uh-oh. Too deep. Okay, so I'm gonna go to I don't have to turn like to go to fifth gear there. I'm gonna go to Road Atlanta.
Pit box in 10. 5.
Let's just stop the car. Let's go to
3,
Road Atlanta with the
2,
GRs.
1. Right here.
Let's see if we can gain some safety rating on that track. I'll quit this. Let's just see whatever I have licensed. GR. What's next week's for GR? Nürburgring. I'm out. I'm 1000% out. So Summit has this Jefferson circuit, which sucks, and they're forcing the M2s and the Mazdas into that circuit. I don't know why. Like, that's not even fun. So now we're gonna go to the lobby. Let's see the results. Why is this loading? Recent results. So 103.0. I haven't, there's no way I can do that. So SOF 2.4. I would not be in this lobby, I think. Or maybe I'll be the worst one in this lobby. It's hard not to get any like instant points on this track. The goal not necessarily gonna be to win on this track. The goal's mostly gonna be around having as little instant points as possible. Because right now our safety rating sucks, and we do need to get it back to 3. I don't know why. Like, if we don't, we don't, right? Who cares? But I think it's a good challenge for today. And I do love this track. Like, I do have I prefer the full circuit, not like this short one. I prefer the one that's like the Petit Le Mans style one. It's just like, I feel like a great connection with this circuit. It was my first iRacing endurance race. It was, I went to watch the actual Petit Le Mans last year on this track. It was a track that I raced for the first time in real life.
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
I don't know why this is
they may
happening
remove you
again.
from the session.
Let me see here if I'm on the right. I'm on the right. I don't know what's going on, to be honest, with the internet connection. Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna get kicked out or if we're gonna get better. I don't know if it's a latency issue. Oh, you see what happened here? Someone just appeared in front of me. Jeez. Disappeared now.
You cut the cord, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Do you know how to fix this latency issue? It seems better from what I'm seeing now. Let me stop here for a second. Because cars are appearing and disappearing in front of me. So let's see if...
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
So Caps is frozen too, like... Let's see. Let me restart Caps. Yeah, man, I don't know, like... I don't know why. I don't know why. Happened yesterday. Now it seems a bit more stable. I see like the... I don't know if you guys see here, but I see the latency variation. but the actual latency is not bad. So let's see. Let's try one more time. Oh, why is it servicing my car?
Okay, go.
Packet loss, latency variation. You got no sound. Okay, let's try to fix this. Let's try to fix this. Let's try to fix this. Raise your hand if you have sound. So when you say you don't have sound like my sound, you don't have sound, you cannot respond, right? So...
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
Can I just take this? Okay, let's just stop the car here. So, no sound, like no mic sound or no sim sound. Let's chat with the chat to see what's going on in ours. We do have the right internet connection. I'm checking this here. We do have the right internet connection. Let me run the speed test. Okay, so do you have sound now? I changed the scene. Do you have sound now? I have to wait for a bit. Yeah, the internet connection is good. I don't think that's an issue. Let me see on my tablet here, on my iPad, if I can hear myself. I don't think that's an issue. Let me see on my tablet here, on my iPad. Yeah, I think it's on your side. If I can hear myself. Yeah. Definitely not here. Oh, good now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just tested on the iPad to see if it'd show or if I could hear myself. And I could, so good. Good that we're good. Let's see if the connection gets stable now. Looking good so far. Let just people go, like we have 3 cars coming. Let's see, cold tires. I'm gonna race for the safety rating here. It's funny because now I'm not hearing people in the sim, like people are talking. I may have to fix that. So brake on this mark. No, was too late of a braking mark. I'm not gonna try to be fast, I'm just gonna try to race, let's see, like 4 or 5 clean laps that are below like 105. Let's see if we can do that. first white line, right? Let me see. Yeah, let's see if it can be like mid 104s. I do need like a very good exit here as well. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like losing a lot of positions for no reason. So 106, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can do safely. I wouldn't quite call this safe, right? I'm pushing. Okay, I need a better... Let him through.
Car right. Keep to the left.
We're gonna crash right here. No?
Clear.
He didn't go for it.
New fast flat for you.
I went too early on the brake. I feel like. Let's see if I can like increase the distance to the car behind. Down the S's. He's already like much faster than I am. He's trying to do his thing. I'm just gonna go wide here, let him pass.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I don't want to be like destroying anyone's fast laps, and this is a tough track to overtake. Again, let's focus on the 0 safety rating or the instant rate. I feel like I have to brake at the 100 mark. Let's see if we can do like a 105 now.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh no. It was a solid lap. So saying can take flat from the inside too? Yeah, that's true, we can. Let me try one.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
So we did like a 104, right? We did have like an exit there, but we did do a good lap. I think we can do more of those. I'm curious to know like what you do. Oh, I missed this one. I'm curious to know what you do on the on this last turn here after the S's. Do you hit the brakes to just go like to just lift and hit the gas again? What do you do there? I'll try the inner line just to practice for the race now. I will go all the way to the left though, so if I'm side by side with a car, we might have like a side collision. Slight lift. Missed the curb. Let's see if I can have another chance to try that. But just by lifting, I think oh no, that's the trash lap, so it doesn't matter. Brake on the 100.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Let's go for the inner line. I wanna see if I can do like that one more time.
Slow car ahead.
Uh-oh,
Go
uh-oh,
right.
uh-oh.
Go right.
Yeah, that car crashed. Ah, come on, come on. We're almost there, we're almost there. I'll try during the race, but the point here is going to be consistency, 0x, over being aggressive. I don't know if I should start like from behind, or if that's just worse. I feel like if I get a position in the middle of the pack, that's going to be a nightmare. That's just going to be a nightmare. Yeah, right? Perfect timing. Let me tell people they're live. Oops. I'm on the chat, so I apologize for that. Let me put here. Let's see if we can get someone from this lobby here to join us as well. So I'm actually like 8th highest I rating. Do you know what that means? That I'm gonna be toast, because these guys are gonna be faster than I am. I wonder if it's better for me to start from behind. Let's see, 1.6k, and avoid the initial mayhem. So hit the left curb. As soon as you come, do a slight lift, then slam the gas and aim for the very end of the right curb. Okay, I'll try this now on the second part, or my second hot lap. I'll keep the first hot lap safe, and I'll try something like that on my second hot lap. So I have like Luke, Welcome, 4.5k, Ben Holiday, 2.9. They're going to be fighting for the win. And then we have a bunch of people. $1042. Yeah, we have to be like close to 104. If you want to remotely like have a chance to start on the first half of the pack. I'm right, like I'm 8 of 18, which means I'm almost like the median here. So let's try now. Like what you're saying is, I'll come here, I'll come down here, then I'll touch this curve here, lift and aim for the end of this curve here, right? So I had to open a bit more. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. So he's looking at a race. the
Green, green, green.
Daytona 24.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So he's just here for the safe rating. Well, good to know. Good to know, because if he's around me, he'll probably trying to be safe, and I'll try to be safe. So we're gonna be safe bros here. I think that was too much. Are you guys in the same team? Oops. I think I should have cut more, like,
One more lap.
or cut more of that turn. Yeah, we need to be like at least a second faster here. I think we got it right. I think we got it right this time. Okay. Alright, mid 104s.
Chicken flag.
And I'm just gonna finish this lap here because I wanna get a higher chance of getting a good safe rating. So in GR you normally just go full brake and then trail. Gotcha. So not like 50%, not like 40%, you just go full and trail, right? That's why I don't really like racing multiple cars in a season. Because at my level I have to stick to something and learn that. And the M2s are very aggressive, I feel like. If you don't brake well, like if you brake too hard or like too little, there's a very sweet spot. So full on the brakes and then trail. Well, we have like 3 more minutes, right? So let's continue our Sunday cruise here. I think because it's already done, if everybody's done, it's just gonna pull me. Last year I did the Petit Le Mans on this track, but it was like the full track, right? Not like the short version. And it was the GT3. I think maybe because I practiced a lot on this track with the same car, I feel like after some time I had a good handle. But I feel like the GT4s are less forgiving than the GT3s. I feel like the GT3, if you make a mistake, it catches up quick, like faster to speed. The M2s, even this car, like if you don't nail it, you're gonna lose a lot of time, and it's gonna make sure you know like you're losing a lot of time. So look, starting P5. Let me look here. I have the 15th fastest lap of 18. Maybe I was like wondering if I should start the back of the pack. I will. I didn't have to make the decision. I will. So no need to do anything differently. Let's just keep racing here to collect our sponsorship money. I'm just kidding, like the safe trading. So we're P15 of 18 people. Goal is not to win on the first turn. I'm thinking here, like, if you guys want to help me strategize, I think I might actually fall a little behind on purpose.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. The estimated strength of field is
Because
2,050. Pit road is closed right now.
what I have in mind right now,
Let's take opportunities.
I'm on top split for sure. I'm on top split, like the 4, like there's no way a 4.5k is going to be on second split. My strategy, like what I'm thinking here, debating is whether I should just start and race and like see what happens and hope for the best, or if I
Half the field
should,
is on the grid.
yeah, like starting from the box is not a bad idea, or if I should just like let everybody pass and continue. Luke is 3.8, like he's 4.5, so is he new to iRacing? Is he new like to road
5
cars?
cars left to grid.
Or he's just like the brightest race driver that Earth has ever seen? Okay, 6th gear.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Okay, a lot of coaching here that I'm trying to make sense. So, I got a back out pits. Looks the best. 6th gear on the out left. He's a little special, yeah. I can tell, like much more special than I am. That's good, good, good. Good when people have the opportunity to find their passion and be very good at it. I found my passion. Now I'm working on it, getting very good at it. So
Catch up 12 car. Catch up 10 car. Catch up 7 car.
So 6th gear, I'm gonna do like whatever the chat tells me to do. So 6th gear, it's gonna be funny or very fun to go up the hill in 6th gear. It goes on 6th gear, okay, cool. Single line here. I'm not gonna be weaving. I don't know, like.
Catch up 7 car.
What I don't want to happen is like a huge crash in front of me that I cannot avoid, and then I earn 4x because someone else thought it was a good idea to crash everybody else.
Catch up 7 car.
So just lift for turn 1, is that what you're saying? I promise I'll try that once we're like further down in terms of laps, that I have like a free... I don't know, because
green, stay focused.
if I miss that, it means I'm gonna just go like straight in the wall.
Catch up 7 car. Pace car is off.
Give them space, give them space, give them space, okay.
Green flag, green flag.
It's the space we wanted. Far from everybody on turn 1. We are flat, car behind is catching up. Let's see here. Our goal for this race is 0x, so Jackson. Who's Jackson? He's P2, so he's bumping P1. I'll give him the inside. I'm not gonna even fight. I'll give him the inside. He didn't go for it. People are still very close to each other, so we can still have like an accident that takes multiple people just in front of us, so we still have to be very careful. Everybody's braking here though. Too late on the gas. So this is what I don't want. I don't want to fight for position. I'm just gonna stay here. But if I catch up to him again, I might go on the inside on that turn. Because if that keeps happening, the car behind is going to catch up and he's going to lose his patience. I'm trying to find a good spot to read the chat. Just give me a second. Yeah. Give your reference if you catch up to, yeah. Like, I hope this guy from behind just overtakes, like, just go for it. And he's like braking early, so maybe everybody on the back of the pack is just trying to go for it. Safe rating, bad exit. I'm gonna give the inside, just go, just go, just go. Let's not fight,
right.
yeah. I'll leave, let him go, let him go, let
Still
him
there,
go
hold
through.
your line.
Okay,
Clear
cool.
on the right.
Then another car. He decided not to go for it. Uh-oh. How's our lap time? Sucks, right? Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll just not fighting for position. So there was one race that I started from the pit here, like with the GT4s last season, and I was like, okay, people are gonna crash. It was like a rain. People are gonna crash. I'll get some free positions. Nobody did. And because I started from the pit, I was so far behind, and it was like raining, so it wasn't like I knew what I was doing. So there is a chance nobody's gonna crash. Let's stay focused on why we came here for, what we came here for, right?
You got a slow car on the left.
A slow car on the left. That's not good because I cannot see crap here.
To go.
Yeah, I missed. I'm gonna lose a position. So I feel I was doing right that last part, but now I missed a bit, like the late apex of the turn.
Flat for you.
It's quite comfortable here, not gonna lie. So for the folks racing Daytona 24, like, do you guys have a team or just like friends racing together for fun? Uh-oh, packet loss. Let's hope, okay, better. I'm just glad the quality of the connection improved.
The leader just did a 3.522. New fast flat for you.
I think that was good. Like that felt good. Felt good. So I'll continue focus here. I think we're doing a great job half of the race through. No exits so far. The only bad exit we had like costed us a position. The guy's still in front of us. So no real like huge crashes so far.
New fast flat for you.
Uh-oh. Wrong. We need to get closer to the cars in front to get a draft. The car behind like is very close already. I know I screwed up when I downshift super early. So I do want to catch up to the cars in front of me. I don't want to give away the position, but I also don't want to fight. And I see Luke is tucked in, attacking, he's overtaking.
Left side. Clear.
Risky, Lukey, risky. At least I can watch him racing right now, so... Let's try to see if I can learn something.
5 minutes to go. Car right. Clear.
He does hit the brakes though. And he's just so much faster than I am. It's impressive. I'm still trying to get like the... I think he knew what he was doing. He just trusted too much like
You're losing on the car in front.
My ability
Gap
to
is 1.4
get in that turn
seconds.
without hitting him, like, definitely he knew what he was doing. He just trusted I knew what I was
Three,
doing,
up the front.
which I didn't. So that was kind of the risk he took there. But also, like, he knew I'm here for the safety rating, so he knew I wasn't gonna do anything stupid. Even though, like, half of the stupid things I do on accident, like, I don't do on purpose. I'm gonna...
Stop on the right.
Uh-oh. Okay, we gained a position. No, don't come back like this. Don't come back like this.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.5 seconds.
I don't think I'm doing too bad, to be honest. 3 minutes to
That
go.
was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm gonna have him go through. Just go through me. Just go through. Just go through.
Left
Just go
side. Clear.
through. He was like dying to overtake me, so. He had the speed. There's no. So these guys in front of me, like both Luke and this guy, they are braking on that turn, which is interesting.
The leader just did a 3.73.
So I was expect. Oh, I see someone being towed. So we're gonna gain a position. Ben Holiday is out.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. You're
I was
pulling
gonna
away
say
from the
that,
car
like,
behind.
I haven't
Gap is
seen a massive crash on this
4.7
race.
Seconds.
Oh, he went on the grass. He's gonna lose a lot of time. Why, like, is someone super slow in front of us? Because, like, we should not be catching up to the full pack, right? I just hope Luke doesn't get hit, because it's crazy.
Last lap.
I was gonna ask that, like, is it last lap already? It is, right? So last lap is when people go for the all or nothing. So Luke went on the inside. Luke is now on the outside. Yeah, I could have gone for that, but on the interest of our safety rating. Yeah, I want to do this so much. I want to do this so much, but I won't. I won't.
Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right. You got it. Slow car on the right.
All
Go
right,
there.
so Sunday drive 0x,
All right,
guys.
let's
0
pick a flag.
0x.
Better schedule some testing.
So-
We'll get them next time.
Ah, shut up! Come on. No one. Oh, can you imagine getting 1x like after the race is over? So I think, not that I think, we achieved our goal. So we're losing 3,000 I rating, but it's also not like I had a clue of what I was doing, right? I was doing my best. I was racing not aggressively, but I wasn't cruising as well. Like I was pushing. Which one was our best lap? It was a 1:04.48. Not bad. Not bad. We had to be like for at least half a second, or yeah, half a second off pace. Yeah, let's just bring this baby home.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Yes,
Hitbox
yes.
in. 10.
Yeah,
5,
like. Is it
3,
gonna stop before or
2.
after?
1.
Before.
Right here.
Yeah, 103, like, I'm not gonna even try. I mean, not that I won't try. I'll just know I won't achieve it.
Good race, Alan.
Good race, good race. Yeah, that was a good race. We achieved our goal. Right, I am gonna quit now. I do need to save this. Hopefully, I won't ever have to use this footage. Maybe in the future when I get good. But this was GR86. Week 5, this is race 1 here, P15. Yeah. Let's see. So, Craig promised me if I had 0x, I would gain 15.0 of I rating and go to pro level. Let's see what happened. 0.26, not bad. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Like, it's not bad at all. I did lose a lot of I rating, but I don't really care about that rating. I think I rating is more like a consequence than like a goal. Like, I rating is a rating, right? But safety rating as well, but I like Daytona has just been very harsh with me. And last week I raced Lime Rock, and I was coming back after such a long time, and I did have some silly mistakes, some silly instant points that completely tanked. But this season I started like with 2 point something, because last season I was like 3 point something, got promoted to A, so was already like in the lows. Question is, should we go for the next one? What do you guys think? Do we go? Oh, it's like half an hour from now. It's kind of 1 a.m. almost. What do you guys think we should do now? We can see if there's anything going on in Daytona, but I think Daytona is also going to be 115. 115 Daytona. So 1 a.m. is Mazda, Jefferson Circuit. I'm not going to do that, like, not in hell. This is going to be GT3, which I'm also not going to do. What do you guys think? Should I go back and try Tsukuba again? Just like put some practice for the next like 10-20 minutes, and then I call it a day. Should I wait and do one more Road Atlanta with the GRs, hopefully like a lower field or lower split, and maybe get some iRating as well? Yeah, like for the 15-minute races, that's usually how it goes. For the 12-minute races, it's usually like every half an hour. So this is like a 40 minutes, so it's every 2 hours. So when I was racing the GT4s, you'd have them open in the fixed setups. So let me see here. So this is the open setup, and then I think Class D is the fixed setup. Where is it? This one. So they alternate each hour, and this is a 20-minute race. The other one's, I think it's a half an hour race. I think it's a half an hour race. Half an hour race. License content only. Daytona in the rain. No, right? No way. No freaking way. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Let me see what other tracks we have here. Which cars? This is even later. Even later. I'm kind of leaning towards going back to Tsukuba and practicing a bit before being done. So if I don't hear anything from the chat, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. Zondervoort, that's a good track. Is it endurance, 2-hour endurance? It is. It's just like at 2 a.m. Schedule. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to practice here because I really need to nail this for next week. So, and I like if I wait for the next race with the GR86, it's gonna start in like 20 minutes. So it's like 3 minutes of free practice, then 8 minutes of qualified, then 15 minutes of race. It's gonna be like too late, like super late when it ends. So I'm gonna do this instead. Like if I wanted more people to join, maybe I could go like in an open lobby. But for my goal, I think it's just wiser to go here. So we're having, let me see here, 1009. Was it like last time I did this? I don't know. And I don't have my paint on. I don't know why. Let's see. It's funny like how different the cars are. Like the M2 just has like a very specific feeling. The GR86 yeah, I mean, like from what I've been seeing, like from what we've been talking here, you know what to do, right? It's just a matter of doing. I think it's a fun car. The thing that I like more about the M2s than the GR86 is that I feel that the GR is a very safe car. Very safe car. It doesn't understeer, it doesn't oversteer. It's just like really, it's hard to like feel that car losing its rear, like, you know, like going to the wall. Yeah, the M2s, they are kind of a car that understeers a lot, but then it's a very thin line between understeering and oversteering. So like it's not turning, and when you see like it turns too much, like this here was not turning, I went on the gas and I almost lost the car. Like here, it's right, you see like, yeah, and I think that's what I heard from a coach, right? He was saying that the best entry-level car is the M2 because it's the one that the skills you learn here, you're gonna use on the GT3, GT4s, or GT4s, GT3s later, this order, as you're building up. And at least like the Mazdas are very unique. And I feel the GR86 is also like... So sometimes you see like I'm being very competitive in one class, but when you get like a bit more aggressive of a car, you're just like hitting the wall every single time. But at the end of the day, like it's wherever car have the most fun, right? Wherever serves your goal. If your goal is entertainment, hold. Ah! I didn't have any fun with this crash.
We got big problems with that engine.
But
I think you lost a lot of power.
my goal is to build up like the skills and eventually race for real, like amateur, like pro-am type of classes, or get license, something like that. So I do have like a long-term goal. That's why I push myself and I put myself in so much pain. Because if I wasn't the Mazdas, I would be like probably like a much higher I rating right now. And because I raced them for like half of my journey, and I was getting very good. Not like top level, right? But getting very good, very consistent. The tracks are always the same, so learn from a season to the next. It carries on, you know. But that would be like a fake advancement for me. Like, I would not be becoming like a better driver, in my opinion. Not good. I have to go deeper on this turn. Like this reminds me a lot of Daytona. The first like right turn on the infield. And which car do you drive on the autocross? I think you mentioned, but I forgot which car you drive there. And it's just the autocross you're doing, right? Your friends are doing the GLTD, I think, right? Yeah, that's a skill that I'm truly far away from. I rely a lot on the auto blip, and I don't have like a clutch pedal. I just have the brake and the Corvette. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I don't have like a clutch pedal on this one, so I use auto clutch. The auto blip. I just have so much to learn that I'm trying also to keep it simple, you know, like at this point, I think once I get better, maybe like closer to your level or something like that, I'll think about like what other things are gonna be tools that's good for me to have. But right now my best tool is just like how can I carry more speed through, like on the turns or in the corners, or how I can turn fast laps on these cars. How can I like overtake better? Like that's something I have to learn more and just maybe be more aggressive. Do we know what a good lap time is on this track? I want to know how far away I am from that. No, don't crash. I crashed. Let me see like how far away I am from a
You've got wheel damage.
decent
Looks
lap.
like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. We got damage on the front end.
On this
You've got
track.
some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Because if I'm like 5 seconds away from that, like I'm in a very bad situation. Let's see GR61 because they don't have one. They don't have it yet. So this one. Let's see for the car. The M2. 58.8. Okay. So we are 2 seconds, which is a lot like for this lap time, but let's see the track conditions. Yes, yeah, so let's go back there. Come here. Next week for the M2. Not this one. For the M2, schedule Tsukuba. So what I try to do, like close to the weekend, either like Thursday, Friday, depending on the week, I start practicing the next week's track, and then I try to race like Monday through Friday, or like as I feel. That's my plan, right? In the past few weeks, I started late, but I'm trying to pull in more to that schedule, because I do feel it gives like a competitive edge in the first few races, and then Circuit Lebanon, I think it's a good one. It's a very fun circuit, a very long lap time. Alton Park, I really like Charlotte. Winton's a hard one for me. Okayama I really like, and then Summit Point. So we are gonna have Summit Point. So I think Jefferson Circuit replaced Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca is now like a paid track, and they used to have on this, and now they have 2 Summit Point raceways. This is a much more fun track like than this one. This one sucks. This one sucks. What I was gonna take a look at. Okay, so let's see the filters. Right. Add filter. So first things first, I want it to be fixed setup. Let's do practice or qualifying, and then setup, fixed setup, ghost lap. What is this? Lap time. Track conditions. So track usage, like moderately low to. We do want to like 50% kind of. But I'll put this range here. Dry, completely dry. So we are 66 degrees. So I'm gonna say like between 18 and 20. Let's 19 and 21. Oh, that's the not a track temperature. That's the. I don't think I said a track temperature. I think I said the air temperature, which is gonna be 19 and 21, right? Let me see here. Do we set a track temperature? 66. No, that's the air temperature. And let me see if I can. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Like if you plan. So I would say like the biggest difference between the M2s and the GT4s, not in terms of cars, in terms of season, is that for the GT4 you will have to buy like every single track. I think there is like 1 or 2 free tracks, so you have like to buy the car or the cars if you want to try multiple, and you have to buy like multiple tracks. The M2s, you have the car and you don't have to buy the any track. So that's kind of the good thing. And if you have like a shitty track on the M2, you can go to the Power Challenge. They have a different track there. Sometimes that's paid as well, but it gives you a little bit more room, or you can just go back to the GR. But I also think the GR requires you buying some tracks. Like every single season, you have to buy 10 of 12 tracks for the GT4. So that's what kind of sucks. Yeah, like I learned that from a coach. So like I won't take credit for what he said, right? But what he was saying was, you can definitely go to the GT3, but it's gonna mask some of your issues because it's a fast car, and then like you get it to a plateau and you don't know why, and now you build all that bad muscle memory. So it's better to go like, and also gives you something else to think, right? Like you can set up a goal like, I'm gonna drive the GR86 until I get like to 2K. Once I reach 2K, I'm gonna move to the M2s. And if I move to the M2s, like it's gonna drop in the beginning, then catch up, and then like once I hit like maybe 2K again on the M2s or a full season, I'll go to the GT4. I like gamifying these things. Yeah. And to your point, like buying the tracks, you like when you talk about buying the tracks, you have to buy a bundle, right? So get a discount. So it sucks. It does suck. So I'm trying to do this mid, moderate low to moderate high. So around like 50%. Completely dry. Air temperature between and 21. Wind speed, I think we have at 8 miles per hour. I'll put like a wider range, honestly. So 8 miles per hour, things like between 12 and 15 kilometers an hour. I think it's going west. Skies, it's partially cloudy, but I'll accept like any cloudy. Humidity, 75%. So let's put like between 60%, 65, and again, it's fine. Apply. Let's see like if you have any fast laps here to compare. Yeah, and you can get like, if you continue racing cleanly, you get like to the B class this season, and then just keep pushing. Because what's going to happen when you get promoted to the next class, you lose 0.35. So you're going to hit 4.0 and you're going to lose 0.35. So it's going to be back to like 3.65, and then you continue growing. What happened to me last season, I was like 3 point something, like 3.2, and I didn't race anymore. Is this guy any good? He's good. He's good. Okay. So that's something for you to have in mind as well. Like you want to be as high as possible, so when you get promoted at the end of the season, you're not like me that choose something and I like won something, and if I don't gain it back fast before the end of the season, I'm gonna lose. Like I'm gonna drop from A to B. So this guy is a 4.3K, and his fastest lap is actually like 59.8 in similar track conditions. But like these guys, then it's like maybe it's not a good enough comparison though. Like 2.0 doing 1.06. I don't think this is a good comparison. I'll have to wait for the VRS. Couple more laps here. Let's just go. I'm not even gonna wear my gloves now. I'm just gonna couple more laps. Let's see if you can get like close to the 1005, and I'll call it. I'll call it a day. But is there any reason why like you're focused on the safety rating? I'm just like curious on your perspective. Don't hit the grass, don't hit the grass. Hitting the grass with this car is like very non-forgiving. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. What I wish, like, I would focus more on my safety rating if, like, it also influenced in the splits. Because sometimes you're, it could be like a 4.99, and it could be with a rookie that's a 2.5, like a 1, and then you're racing super cleanly and they're gonna come and trash your car. This was a very good turn. I'm very proud of that. I have to go a little bit later on the gas, I feel. Maybe not. I'm hitting the brakes too early there. I have to go later on the brakes. Yeah, I agree with you. So, but I feel that this happens regardless of your safety rating. That's what I think sucks on iRacing. So I think you were with me yesterday. The guy was just like weaving in front of me, trying to defend his position, and I was like, I'm not gonna fight with him because I don't want to I don't want him to crash into my car, then me losing the race. And I even lost the position to the car behind. What happened was they had something going on, and then I think one of them got excused from the fight, and it's a good lap, so let me focus here for a second. But I think it's a good habit of driving safely on purpose. I don't remember who that was. I don't know if it was Paul Racing or someone else, but someone was saying their style changed when they started thinking of these cars as his car in real life. So if I crash this car, I'll have to pay for it. So would I dive bomb here? And the answer is usually no, right? Or if it's yes, it's because you really feel like you can clear that before hitting someone. On the other side, what more for me, I don't want to hinder my growth because I'm afraid of doing something. And that's why I don't care as much about safety rating and iRating as I care about what am I learning here, right? I do feel there's like a lot of room for improvement in iRacing in that regard. It wasn't as fast as I thought it would be. That's a good exit. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can push like the fourth gear there, or like if it's losing its rear, if I can continue
You've got
pushing.
wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment.
And I
You'll have
can't.
less grip out there.
Yeah, like, and when you know like what it would take to fix, you can also use that like as a right. Even if I crash, is this like an easy fix? Is this like body work? Do I just replace this? Or would I have like to remove the engine, fix the frame, you know? What would it actually cost me in terms of money and labor? You see, like, I'm still trying to... Am I gonna crash? I am. So I'm still gonna try it. I kind of... right at the limit. I feel like we can aim for next week here to be under a minute. We're still a bit far, but it's the first day. First time with this car on this track, so... And it's right here, so... Late on the brakes. Good exit, and then I go like... Yay, again, I can see. Yeah. One of the things I learned
You've got wheel damage. Looks like
was
one of your
that
wheels is out of alignment. You'll have
one
less
of the
grip out there.
most common injuries during crashes is breaking the thumb, because people don't let the steering wheel go, and when they crash on the wall, the steering wheel like whips, and they're holding it, so they're not that strong. So what happens is, or they're not expecting that, so what happens is they break their thumb. Okay, different mistake now, different mistake. Yeah. Maybe I have to sacrifice. Oh, like this is new. This was stupid and new. Maybe I have to sacrifice more the entry on that turn, because it's right after the right-hander. Let's see. So let me go slow here, or slower. I think what I might have to do is I'll come here, hit the brakes, I'll go in here, right, and sacrifice more this part, and here hit like this. And not do this here. Let's see. Let's see if that line works. Let's see if that line works. So this is one thing I learned. I don't know if you realize what I just did. I'm gonna crash now. But one way to save the car sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. If you're past the point that just like counter steering would work, what you can do is to turn the wheels in the direction you were spinning and hit the gas like to the end, and that helps save the car. I learned that like before I did the endurance of like the Petit Le Mans last year, and I did save my car during the endurance a couple times like that. Like was a point that I would oversteer and then I would save the car just like by doing this counterintuitive thing that I also saw on YouTube, of course. I didn't make this up. Yeah. Right now I'm missing every single like turn. So let's see. This is not gonna be fast because I'm gonna carry like a slow speed. Maybe not. So this is a late apex. Okay. We cleared the first one. Let's clear this one now. Early on the gas there. I was too late on the gas. Now here it is. So I'm gonna open up more on the entry. I don't think I was unnecessarily slow now. Yeah. Let me see here. Let's talk about this in 3 laps. One annoying thing is while we're braking hard, the car doesn't turn at all. It was a good lap. Maybe later on the gas there. Let's try 2 more laps. 2 more laps. So this is gonna suck, just because how I... So later on the gas didn't help. Maybe opening up more. One more. One more. Didn't help. It has to be like a very tight corner here. It's exactly what you said. Like if I go wide on that corner, it goes over the crest and like just goes off camber. It has to be a tire line there. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just not able to replicate my best like sector there. Ah, come on. Can we do our fastest lap next lap? Early on the gas, early. So these two turns I have to go earlier on the gas. We know that. As if my life depended on this. Am I dead? Am I dead? No, not yet. If my life depended on this, I'll be dead. Oh Lord. Yeah. But I feel like I'm missing like... Let's see one of my fastest lap, right? Let's take a look at that. Let's just gently touch the wall here. I think the car broke. Oops. That was the fast start. Let me see here my fastest lap. If there's anything we can learn at it. So let's use the far chase. I'm going to increase the field of view and lower the Z. Okay. So let's see here. We brake right after dispatch area. It's usually when this fence disappears on my left side. Then I don't need to go super wide here, right? I can cut it in just because of the shape of the turn. I almost feel like I can... Not that I feel like, if you see this curve, it's all black. So I can cut in like more, which is gonna help me with this exit speed here. So I'm doing the right thing, like I'm exiting at the right spot. This is when I go off my apex. But if I were like, I don't know, 4 feet to the right side here, I would just be like in a better, where is it? If I were here, I would have like way more space and carry way more speed. So I have to see if the car is balanced on this, but that's one thing. And then here, just cut both. I have to see like how much I can cut each side here, but I think I'm cutting enough. I don't go onto the curb in the beginning. I go a bit wider, and I'm hitting the gas right here. So, do we have caps? Let me close and open it again, because I want to see my inputs. Oh, I have the inputs here as well. So here I'm on the gas already. I'm on the gas here. But I also see like all the black here, so maybe I can do the exact same thing but tighter. And hit the gas here. So that's another thing. I was hitting the curb here, which was better. Opening up. It's exactly what I said. Like there's a crest here that I have to go this way. If I go that way, the car becomes very unstable. Deep turn. Hit the apex there. Could carry way more speed. I think there's like I'm not gonna lie, I think there's at least a second here. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just a very good one. So I do think, yeah. And when you say that turn, you mean like the last like right-hander before like the final slide right-hander, right? So I honestly think there's like at least this 0.782 I can improve. But it's not going to be today. All right. So I think that's it, right? It was a good live. We had a good race, I feel. I have a solid time, which I think like 100.7. Let me see. Let's just like take a look at YouTube and see what people have as a reference lap on YouTube. Like, let me see. M2 Tsukuba Racing. Yeah, like 59.8, 59.6. Yeah, I agree with you. Like maybe, so if I remember correctly, when I was racing Mazdas here, like from P1 to P12 would be like a 0.1 or less, like a tenth of difference. So I do have to get closer to this, but I do feel there's like at least 0.7, 0.8 that I can gain just by hitting the right spots with the things that I'm already doing. So yeah, let's see, like I think there are good overtake points, but it's one of those races that it can become messy very fast. If someone just goes offline for a second, like in that crest, if someone loses control, they're gonna take half of the pack. There's nothing you can do. And I don't know, like if you've tried the arcade iRacing version, it's actually in like the demo is in Tsukuba. I'm not gonna open that, but I don't know why I'm opening Steam. But let's see. I'm hoping for a few good races. This weekend, it's a holiday on Monday. So this weekend I want to put at least one video out. Maybe from last week, maybe from this week, we'll see. But yeah, whenever that comes out, make sure to check it out. Thanks a lot again. It's been awesome to have you here and just chat and just learn. I think you're a very good coach. I appreciate it. I'm learning a lot, and you help me problem solve from outside of the car. So inside of the car, I see some stuff, like I'm feeling some stuff, I'm thinking about my inputs. But I feel that outside you're seeing like things, for example, the crest, I was feeling the crest, but I didn't realize what I was doing to the car, like and how the car was reacting every single time. I just felt I needed a different line and cut more in, but I couldn't put that in words. And I think you did very well. So I really appreciate your audience here. Don't forget to like the video. On Sunday, I'm gonna go karting, middle of the day, like it's gonna be a 1 p.m. race, Eastern time. I'll probably be very active on my Instagram, so you don't follow on Instagram yet, like make sure you follow there, because I do post stories. I'll try to go live. I think to go live on YouTube, I need to have like 50 subscribers. I don't know if I have that, so how many subscribers on YouTube to go live GoPro? Let's see. 50 subscribers. So I think that's still true. If we get 50 subscribers until Sunday, I think I have like 40 something, let me see. Then view my channel, 44. If you get 6 more people to subscribe to the channel, you guys will be able to see the live on YouTube. Otherwise, just like on Instagram, the live coverage. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot for joining today once more. And I'll keep trying here. I'll keep like working on my skills. I'll keep trying to evolve with you, which is part of the fun, right? And that's it, just taking one lap at a time. So good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you want to get more on the go-kart race on Sunday, like just like open laps,